Good morning, everybody. It's time for phonics. Woohoo! Kathy is saying, hello, everyone. We hope you had a good day yesterday. Yes, I hope you had a good day yesterday. And you enjoyed the phonics. Sorry, the video's a bit late. My internet's a bit slow here. And let's see what Oswald's saying. Hello, everyone. Yes, now it's time for phonics. Oh, okay. Well, let's go then. It's time for us to remember and write some graphemes we have already learnt. Miss Coleman will tell you now. Okay, guys. So, grab yourself a piece of paper. I want you to first of all write all the graphemes for the phoneme, the sound. So there's 3 different graphemes. Have a go at writing those now. We've looked at 2 of them this week. Okay, so pause the video now if you need some more time. The next graphemes I want you to write are for the phoneme R. There's 2 of those. Okay, pause the video now if you want more time to write them. The next phoneme is Z, and you need to write the graphemes for that one. There's 3 of those. Okay, fabulous. So if you need to pause the video, pause it again and have a go at writing those, but let's have a look at them now. So, Rex says, have a look here and see if you were correct. Right, for the N phoneme, we've got the N, that's Rex's grapheme, sorry. And then we've got 2 Kathy graphemes. One is the K and the N, together that says N. And the G and the N together, that says N. Okay, the next sound I asked you to write was, the next phoneme, sorry, was R, and I asked you to write 2 graphemes. So we've got the R on its own, that's Rex's grapheme. And then the Kathy grapheme is a W and an R. There were just 2 of those. And finally, I asked you to write the Z phoneme, and there are 3 graphemes for that one. Z by itself and double Z. That one shouldn't be purple because both of those are Rex graphemes. And then the only one that should be in purple is the Kathy one, which is an S and an E. And we've looked at that one this week. Right. Now write these words. Okay, everybody, are you ready? Okay, I want you to have a go at writing the word resign. I want you to sound it out, think about which graphemes you need, segment it, think about the graphemes, and then write it. Do that now. Okay, I want you to pause the video if you need more time. And now I'm going to move on. So the next word I want you to have a go at writing is the word knife. I want you to segment it. I want you to think about which grapheme it is, choose which one it should be. Which spellings, and then write it down. Off you go. Fabulous. Okay, if you've done that, if you need more time, pause the video and we're going to carry on. The next word is the word wrist. Segment it, think of the graphemes and write it. Again, pause the video if you need some more time. The final word is the word noise. Okay, pause the video if you need some more time again. Or you can go back and replay the words if you need to. Right, so all of these words have got the graphemes in that we've been looking at this week. So let's have a look at the spellings, what graphemes we needed to choose. So resign's a little bit tricky, the first word here, because the resign is actually an F. That's a really tricky part, and there's quite a few words with this in. This is fine. The I says I, and then the N is a G and an N. And the next one was the word knife. Got the split digraph I, F is a Rex grapheme, and the N was a K and an N. The next one was wrist. the ist, that sounded out easy. You can sound that out easily. Ist. The was a W and the R. And then in noise, we got the Rex grapheme oi, and then the Z sound at the end was the S and the E. Oh, we are looking at the past tense verbs again today, but this time the root verb has to change in a different way before we add the suffix ed. Do you remember yesterday the root words ended in E and we had to do something? We had to change the root verb first. We had to cross out the E. Well, this time we're going to look at a different ending. So, he's giving us a reminder. A reminder, a root verb is the smallest form of a verb without any endings added on. Some examples of root verbs, a doing word, are sit, pat and throw. Can you remember any root verbs? See if you can remember any root verbs, guys. Have a go at writing them down. Do that now. Okay, pause the video, guys, if you need some more time. Let's have a look at some root verbs. Oh, hello. Ooh, can you spot any root words ending in Y? We are going to look at these today. How many can you find? Right, so we're not looking at root verbs ending with an E today, an F at the end. We're going to be looking for root verbs that end with a Y. So what I want you to do is pause the video now. Have a look, see if you can spot the root verbs ending with a Y at the end. The letter Y. Okay, pause the video and carry on looking because I'm going to move on with the video now. So fantastic. Well done, you spotted them, Oswald says. So they were the words marry, supply, supply, reply, carry, try, I cry. So there were a few there. Let's find out what we've got to do to these ones. Right, okay. Some past tense root verbs change first before we add ed. If they end in a Y, we have to... Wow, there's a list, guys. Have you seen this? 1. Remove the Y. Wow, so we've got to take the Y off the end of the root verb. Add an I to the end of the root verb. Right, so we've crossed off the Y. Now we need to put an I at the end. Finally, add the suffix ed to the end of the changed root verb. Miss Coleman will show you now. Right, let's have a look. Okay, right. So Rex is saying, this is the root verb. Take away the Y and add an I. And I. Right, take away the Y. Add an I. This is the past tense suffix ed. Okay, so we've got ed. Can you see it just there? And then Oswald's saying, this is the past tense verb. Okay, have a go at reading that one then. Fantastic. I'd tried. Okay, can everybody read this one then? I'd tried. Brilliant. Let's have a look at the next one. Ooh. This is the root verb, take away. This is the root verb, take away the Y and add the I. Right, what's the root verb, guys? Brilliant. Carry. Okay, so we've got to take away the Y. Super job. Now we've got to add the I. Beep. And then, what does Kathy say? This is the past tense suffix ed. Okay, so we've got ed there. This is the past tense verb. Right, can you read that one, guys? Okay. Carried. Okay, can you read this one, everyone? I carried the bags of shopping all the way home. Right, have a look at this one. Can you read it, guys? Brilliant. Copy. This is the root verb. Take away the y and add an I. So we've got to take away the y, sorry, and add an I. Then Kathy says, this is the past tense suffix ed. Okay, and Oswald says, this is the past tense verb. Can you read it, guys? Brilliant. Copied. Can you read it now, guys, all together, this one? Brilliant job. Copied. This is the root verb. Take away the word, add the I. Right, can you read that one, guys? What does this one say? What? This one says, worry. The up says in this one, worry. Worry. So Rex says we've got to take away the Y. Meow. Kathy says, this is the past tense suffix ed. Oh, guys, sorry, I forgot to say add the I, ed. And then Oswald's saying, this is the past tense verb. Everybody have a go at reading that one. Brilliant. Worried. Everybody read the word at the bottom. Brilliant. Past tense of worry is worried. Super. Now have a go at reading these past tense verbs which end in Y. They have already had the Y crossed out, an I added, and the suffix ed added. Okay, guys, off you go then. Have a go at these. I want you to segment them. You might be able to read them already. If you can, that's fine. Segment them. Blend them together. And read them. Right, pause the video, guys, if you haven't finished. And I'll go through them. Worried. I'd cried. I'd tidied. Hurried. Married. Carried. Emptied. I'd replied. I'd copied. I'd tried. I'd fried. I'd dried. Okay, well done if you got all those ones correct. That was like a super fast something. Great, now it's your turn to change some root verbs into past tense verbs by taking away the Y, adding an I, then adding the suffix ed. Miss Coleman will help you with a few. Indeed I will. So have a look at this word, this root verb. What is it, guys? You got it. It's the word hurry. Now we've got to cross out the Y. So I'm going to get my trusty pencils. Cross out the Y. I'm going to go, don't want you. Bye. No Y. And then this time, we've got to add an I. Brilliant. Okay. And then add the ed. And then write it correctly at the end. So, So change the Y to an I and added the E and the D. Okay? Right. Let's have a go at the next one before it's your turn to have a go. Right. So this one is the word. You got it. It's the word empty. So we've got to cross out the Y. We've got to add an I. Add the ed, a past tense suffix, and then we've got to write the word completely finished. Emptied. Super. Okay. Whoops. Great job. Now it's your turn. Complete the worksheet on the next page. Okay, so if you can print this off, print it off. If not, you can write these on a piece of paper. You can still do that. And it says at the top, first remember to cross out the Y at the end of the root verb and add an I. So you've got to cross the Y out. Then write the past tense suffix ed. Finally, write the past tense verb it makes. Okay, off you go and do that now. Fantastic, guys. So pause the video if you need to. I'm just going to show you how you would do the first one and then we'll move on. So with worry, we'd again cross out the, you got it, cross out the Y. Then we would add a, fantastic, add the I. And then what do we need to add? Absolutely right, the past tense suffix ed. And then what have we got to do? Write the whole word. Brilliant. So the past tense of worry is worried. Brilliant. And then you would do the same with all the others. Fantastic. Let's move on then. Super. All we have to do is complete a sentence in the past tense, which has our past tense verbs in. Miss Coleman will show you now. I will again. Absolutely. Great job. Now Miss Coleman will show you how to write a sentence. Look at the list below for the challenges. Guys, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do challenge 3. Oh yeah. I'm going to use a time conjunction, a where adverbial, a how adverbial, a noun, or an adjective, one of those to start my sentence. I'm going to use different conjunctions, so you might choose different ones for different sentences, and use adjectives in your sentences. Here's our lovely list. Right, I've got to have a go. Hello, write your past tense verb, then remember to think of the sentence. Say it, then write it. Right, let's have a look. I'm going to go back to my past tense verb. Right. Hurry. I might use that. Hurried. Hurried means to do something quickly. So, right. I might start with an adjective. I'm going to use fairies in my sentence. Small. I'm going to start with an adjective. Small. Small. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. And you're going to use the word elegant, because elegant is a really super word. Elegant means that you're quite gentle and you look very smart in your dress, like what you're wearing, and you have fancy clothes on, and you do things very carefully when you walk and when you move, and you almost look like you're dancing when you move. So I'm going to use elegant as my starter. So elegant fairies, or maybe would elegant fairies hurry? I don't think they would. Maybe I should choose a different one. Let's think. I might use gnomes instead. So let's use cheeky little gnomes. Hurried. No, they wouldn't be hurrying if they were cheeky. Oh yeah, maybe they would. Okay, so let's use the word, right, our past tense verb, hurried. Oh dear. Hurried. Wow, I don't think my handwriting's the same size, is it? Cheeky little. So capital letter. Cheeky. Oh gosh, I haven't said my sentence, have I? So cheeky little gnomes. Oh, you know the word gnomes, don't you? We talked about that earlier on this week. Cheeky little gnomes hurried down the hill. Why did they hurry down the hill? Because they were trying to escape from the dragon. Yes. Cheeky little cheeky little gnomes. Guys, can you remember what the sound is at the beginning of gnomes? You got it. It's a G and an M. And then split digraph O and in the middle. Cheeky little gnomes hurried. Handwriting's not very good today. Oh dear. Hurried down the, I'm going to put steep hill. That means that it was very slopey. Just thought I'd add another adjective in there. Steep hill. And my conjunction is because today. Because I'm going to put hungry. Hungry. E. The E sound is a Y at the end. It's a grapheme, Y grapheme. Steep hill because a hungry dragon. Lots of people find this one tricky. Was chasing. The A says A. And my final word is them. Okay, let's check the sentence then. So I've got to underline it. I think I'm going to choose a different colour today. Pink, that's what I'm going for. So I started with an adjective. Cheeky and little. Both of those are adjectives. Cheeky little gnomes hurried. I've got my past tense verb. I'm going to do a wiggly line there. Hurried down the steep hill because I've got my conjunction in there. A hungry dragon. I've got another adjective. Oh, I've got 4 adjectives today. Was chasing. The hungry dragon was chasing them. Uh-oh. Forgot my full stop. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Right, Rex is saying, check your sentences against the challenge you decided to do. Underline the places you have achieved the challenge. Ask someone at home to read it and check. Remember, any spellings or improvements you'll help us suggest next time you write. Okay, can you do that, guys? Here you are. Here's your piece of paper. You can do this on the piece of paper if you manage to print it. If not, you can do it on a piece of paper at home. Write the past tense verb you've decided to use on the left-hand side over here. Think of your sentence, say it a few times, then say it as you write it. Then, forgot to put at the end of that, you need to check it, don't you? Okay, well done, guys. That is absolutely fantastic. I think you've worked really hard today. Let's see what Oswald says. Great job, everyone. You've worked hard today. See you again tomorrow. See you tomorrow, guys. Well done.